Hello, everyone. Hi. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing great. Yeah, this is Josephine, as you all know my name. Yeah. Um, I said in my last video that I was going to get back to you guys to give you a free information about chapter 3 of my biography book that I'm writing. You guys being my long-time friends, I decided every chapter that I have written, I will just give you a brief summary pending when the book is completed and is published for your consumption. Yeah, now I've completed the chapter 3 of the unquenchable light upon Imade. Yeah, the subtitle. The book is The Life of a Great Child. The life journey of a great child. Yeah. Who is the great child, Imade? Me. Yeah. The chapter 3 is early childhood of Imade. Early childhood of Imade. Like I told you in the previous video, my parents moved to Lagos from Benin just a few months after I was born. Yeah, and they started their journey good enough. They both have great family that helped them to integrate, and they started life. They got an apartment in Surulere, Deniji Street in Surulere. To those who are familiar with Surulere in Lagos, yeah, Adeniji Street. We were there, my dad, my mom, my elder sister, my immediate elder sister, myself. And we started the journey of life there. At 3 years, I remembered my sister already started a pre-elementary school, and I joined. If you guys remember, in those days, you have this school you attend in the evening. You go with a little chair and a slate, this black slate where they write 1, 2, 3 numbers on top, and then ABC at the bottom, and then you learn how to read and write and how to identify alphabets and numbers. So we go to nearby streets to attend that class at every evening. That was where I learned how to identify numbers and alphabets, and that was how, after about 2 years, when I was 5 years, I got enrolled into primary school. Lagos City Council Primary School is a municipal primary school. My parents couldn't afford nursery for us. That was why we had to attend that pre-elementary lesson. It's for lower class, for middle class people who couldn't afford nursery school. So I started my elementary at this school, Lagos City Council School, municipal school. We put on a khaki uniform, and it was beautiful. I was happy. I started school, and I finished my primary school. I enrolled in common entrance. I wrote my common entrance, and I passed school, my common entrance in a school in Benin, And then my dad escorted me to Benin, and I started my secondary school there. In my book, you will get the details of everything about my schooling in Benin City. Um, I started my secondary school. I was in the boarding school. My dad had an uncle, Uncle Igadisa. This my his uncle, yeah, and he handed me over to him and the wife, and they already have their children and their grandchildren, and we joined, and they were all there every holiday. Let me not go to chapter 4. I think this is chapter 4 I want to enter now. I think I'm getting closer. Like I said, I'm not going to be taking your time. I'm going to be spending within 5, 10 to 15 minutes. Right now, I think I'm getting closer to the plan. So I think that's it about my early childhood. And I was very matured as a child. As a child, I could remember around the time within that 5 years and 10 years that I was in the primary school, I did a whole lot of stuff. I assisted my mom in doing so many things because my mom didn't have any house help. There was no maid that supports at home. So my mom had to train myself and my elder sister on how to do house chores and how to do stuff. And my mom was a trader as at that time. So whatever she's doing, she always ensure that we can support and help her. I helped in going to the market as at that time. Within that age of 5, I go to market. I could wash dishes. I could wash my clothes. I could go around. I helped my mom to sell in her store. I do a whole lot of stuff. I already know mathematics. I could calculate. I could sell very well and give change to people who buy stuff from my mom's store. Yeah, I was able to do a whole lot of things that ordinarily my people of my age don't do. Yeah. So it was a very great childhood. And the compound where we were then, there were a lot of family with children of our age group. We all played together. We had fun. I was kind of a stubborn child in primary school because I was very fat, very big, and I get a lot of bully from my classmates and my schoolmates. And then I will fight them back because you can't bully me and go scot-free. I always fight back. I don't come home to report. I only come home with injury. And sometimes headmistress will send for my parents because I probably may have injured somebody who bullied me. And then they will send for my parents and talk to them and everything. So that's kind of my early childhood. That's between the ages 3 that I could remember stuff about what happened in my life between the ages 3 and 10. So those are a few things I can tell you right here in this video about my early childhood. By the time my book is completed and published and is out for consumption, I'm sure you guys will read more about my early childhood. I'm not going to release everything, but so far I think I have told you the main thing about my early childhood. Before 10, I'd already gotten 5 siblings. My mom had twins, so in the middle of the 5 siblings, my immediate younger sister, the first boy in the family, and then my mom had twins, a boy and a girl, and then had the second to the last boy. This happened between when I was born and 1977. Then by 1977, I think that was when I wrote my common entrance, and I passed, and I had to leave Lagos to Benin to school, which was what my dad wanted, because my dad felt we were too distracted in Lagos, because I told him my mom is a trader, and my mom didn't have any housemaid, and she had to make use of what she has. So she made good use of my elder sister and I, and my dad didn't want that to repeat itself. So, and he loved us to go to his states, because at that time we were already getting Yorubalized. We couldn't speak our dialects, and I think that didn't go well with my dad. He wanted us to get closer to the state of origin, where we could learn our language and get familiarized with our people. And again, there was good school in Benin City then, and I think my dad was aware of the fact that Bende State, as at that time, had the best school in Nigeria, and he wanted the best education for the girls, because my dad believed so much in education. So he sent us to school in Benin City. Good for him. He has a very great uncle, Uncle Igedesa, in Benin, that was our guardian. So that's just the brief summary of chapter 3 of the journey of a great child, the unquenchable light upon Imade. The unquenchable light there was that my mom believes so much in me. She sees me as a special child. She sees me as a child that can multiply. So her business, she always have this feeling that if I collect money from customer, the very first money from customer, from the first sale each day, that day she sells a lot. Yoruba calls children like that Omalaje, Omalaje, because I have 6 fingers, and in Yoruba land, they associate this 6 finger to something very spiritual, which I don't know how far that is true, but actually it works for my mom. My mom always sees me as I can multiply money. I'm a money multiplier. I'm a money maker. So I think that is the significant about the light, the child that carries glory, that carries light. Yeah. So I hope I've been able to alert you about the chapter 3 of my biography book that will be coming up soon. Yeah. So have a wonderful time. Enjoy the rest of the evening, because it is evening here where I am making this video. Depending on the time where you are there, just accept my greetings and have a wonderful time. Stay blessed and stay in the atmosphere of good health, the atmosphere of miracle and atmosphere of greatness. Bye. Till we meet again in the next video. That's going to be chapter 4. Okay. Bye-bye.